Hello everyone, I am Krick Kodar and in this video I will be doing a review of match 57 between RCB and KKR. KKR were looking in a good form, winning their last 4 matches. So this match was played at the Shahid Veer Narayan Singh International Stadium in Raipur and RCB won the toss and decided to bowl first. KKR scored 192 runs in their first innings and RCB chased down the total in 19.1 overs with the help of a century from the chase master Virat Kohli. Kohli scored his ninth IPL turn, scoring an unbeaten 105 from 60 to finish the chase, and he was also the player of the match. Also, this will be the only game between these two sides this season unless they meet in the playoffs. So now let's go to the playing 11 for this match. So for RCB, there were two changes with Venkatesh Iyer coming in for Romario Shepherd and Jacob Duffy was brought in for Suyash Sharma. So Devdutt Padikkal was the impact sub and he came in for Jacob Duffy. For KKR, there was only one change with Saurabh Dubey coming in for Varun Chakravarti and he was the impact player who came in for Finn Allen. So now let's go to the overs of the match. So for RCB, Bhuvi started the innings with the ball and gave away just one boundary to Ajinkya Rahane. The over went for just 4 runs. Then Jacob Duffy was hammered for 14 runs with Finn Allen hitting 2 fours and a 6 in that over. Then Bhuvi got the wicket of Finn Allen in the next over after being hit for a boundary and the over went for just 8 runs. Then in the next over, Raghuvanshi hit a 6 and Ajinkya Rahane hit a 4 and 6 to score 17 runs of that over. Then Josh Hazelwood was brought into the attack and he made an impact by taking a wicket of Ajinkya Rahane after being hit for a boundary. Then the last over of the power play was bowled by Rafiq Salam and he was hit for a 4 by Raghuvanshi to get 7 runs in the over. KKR were 56 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of the power play. Then Josh Hazelwood continued his spell and he went for 8 runs with Cameron Green hitting a boundary. Then Krunal Pandya bowled a decent over giving away just 5 singles. Then Jacob Duffy was hit for a 4 by Raghuvanshi to score 7 runs and in the next over he hit a 6 of Krunal Pandya to score 10 runs. KKR were 86 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 10 overs. Then in the next over, Rafiq Salam was hit for 2 consecutive fours by Ankrish Raghuvanshi to score 11 runs of that over. Then in the next over, Cameron Green hit a 6 and 4 to Krunal Pandya to score 14 runs. Rafiq Salam then got the wicket of Cameron Green in the next over before being hit for a boundary. Then Jacob Duffy came into the attack and he was hit for a 4 by Ankrish Raghuvanshi and then Raghuvanshi got to his 50 with a single on a neck delivery. Then Rinku Singh also hit a 4 in that over to score 10 runs in that over. Then at the end of that over, RCB made an impact sub bringing in Devdutt Padikkal in place of Jacob Duffy. Then in the next over, Ankrish Raghuvanshi hit a 6 of Krunal Pandya to score 10 runs in the over. Then Josh Hazelwood came in to bowl the next over and on a second ball, RCB took a review for a caught behind but there was no edge and they lost their review. Then Raghuvanshi hit a 4 in that over and Rinku hit a 6 on the last ball of that over to score 12 runs in that over. Then Bhuvi also went for 12 runs in next over with Rinku Singh hitting one boundary. Then in the next over, Rafiq Salam was hit for 1-4 by Ankrish Raghuvanshi and the over went for just 7 runs. Then in the next over, Josh Hazelwood was hit for a 4 by Rinku Singh to get 10 runs in that over. Then in the last over, Rinku Singh hit a 6 on the second ball of that over of Bhuvi and on the last ball there was a run out with no Rinku looking for a double but Ankrish Raghuvanshi got run out and Rinku was not out on 49. Now going to the second innings. Saurabh Dubey, the debutant, started very well with giving only 2 runs in the first over. Then Vaibhav Arora was hammered for 18 runs with Virat Kohli hitting 4 boundaries in that over. Then in the next over, Saurabh Dubey was hit for 16 runs with Jacob Bethel hitting a 6 and 2 fours. Then in the next over, Kartik Tyagi got the wicket of Bethel and the next couple of balls, Devdutt Padikkal hit 2 fours to score 9 runs in that over. Then Sunil Narayan was brought into the attack and he was hit for 2 fours on the last 2 balls of his over to score 11 runs. Then Kartik Tyagi continued his spell to bowl the last over of the power play and there was a chance to get the wicket of Virat Kohli on the second ball as Roman Powell could not hold on to the catch as the ball burst through his hand after he jumped to take the catch at cover. It was a half chance but it could have been taken to get the wicket of Kohli. Then on the next ball, Kohli hit a 6 and the over went for 10 runs. RCB finished the power play with 66 runs on the board with a loss of 1 wicket. Then Sunil Narayan bowled a good over, giving away just 5 runs without any boundary. Then Cameron Green came into the attack to bowl the next over and he was hit for a 4 by Devdutt Padikkal, and on the fifth ball of that over there was a chance to get his wicket, but Vaibhav Arora dropped a simple catch at deep backward square leg. Then Anukul Roy came into the attack to bowl the next over and RCB took a review in that over for a wide which was successful. Then Cameron Green continued his spell and he was hit for a 4 by Virat Kohli, and Kohli took a double to get to his 50 in that same over. At the end of 10 overs, RCB were 101 for the loss of 1 wicket, needing 92 more runs to win in the last 10 overs. Then in the next over, Virat Kohli hit a 4 and Devdutt Padikkal also hit a 4 to get 13 runs in the over. Then Sunil Narayan bowled a decent over, giving away just 4 singles. RCB needed 75 runs from the last 8 overs. Then Vaibhav Arora came into the attack and he was hit for a 4 by Devdutt Padikkal and the over went for 11 runs. Then Kartik Tyagi got the wicket of Devdutt Padikkal in the next over, and on the third ball of that same over, Rajat Patidar was hit on the back of the helmet with a sharp bouncer from Kartik Tyagi. After the end of this over, RCB needed 60 runs from the last 6 overs. Vaibhav Arora came in to bowl the 15th over and he was hit for a couple of fours by Virat Kohli to score 12 runs of the over. Again, there was a review from RCB for a wide which was successful in this over. Then in the next over, Virat Kohli hit a 4 of Sunil Narayan and Rajat Patidar also hit a 6 in that same over, but Sunil Narayan made a good comeback to get the wicket of Patidar on the last ball of that over. RCB needed 36 runs from the last 4 overs and Anukul Roy went for 15 runs with Virat Kohli hitting a 4 and a 6 in that over. Then Kartik Tyagi was hit for a 6 by Virat Kohli and he took a single to move on to 99. But on the next delivery, he got the wicket of Tim David with a sensational catch from Manish Pandey. RCB needed just 12 runs in the last 2 overs and Virat Kohli got to his century with a single. He also hit a 4 after completing his 100, and on the next ball there was a review from KKR for an LBW, but there was bat involved. RCB now needed only 3 runs in the last over and Jitesh Sharma finished the game with a 4 on the first ball. Now let's go to the scorecard for the match. So in the first innings, Ajinkya Rahane 19 from 13, Finn Allen 18 from 8, Ankush Raghuvanshi 71 from 46, Cameron Green 32 from 24 and Rinku Singh not out on 49 from 29. In the bowling card, Bhuvneshwar Kumar 4 overs 1 for 34, Jacob Duffy 4 overs none for 48, Josh Hazelwood 4 overs 1 for 35, Rasid Salam 4 overs 1 for 35 and Krunal Pandya 4 overs none for 39. KKR finished with a total of 192 for 4 in 20 overs with a run rate of 9.6. There were 3 extras in the innings which included 1 leg by and 2 wides. Now going to the second innings, Jacob Bethel 15 from 12, Virat Kohli the player of the match not out on 105 from 60 with 11 fours and 3 sixes and a strike rate of 175. Devdutt Padikkal 39 from 27, Rajat Patidar 11 from 8, Tim David 2 from 3 and Jitesh Sharma not out on 8 from 5. In the bowling card, Saurabh Dubey 2.1 overs none for 21, Vaibhav Arora 4 overs none for 48, Kartik Tyagi 4 overs 3 for 32, Sunil Narayan 4 overs 1 for 31, Cameron Green 2 overs none for 22 and Anukul Roy 3 overs none for 36. RCB finished with a total of 194 for 4 in 19.1 overs with a run rate of 10.12. There were 14 extras in the innings which included 4 leg byes and 10 wides. Now let's go to the fall of wickets for the match. So both the teams lost just 4 wickets each. So for RCB, Jacob Bethel was out caught and bowled by Kartik Tyagi in the 4th over. Then Devdutt Padikkal lost his wicket to Kartik Tyagi with Rahane taking the catch. Then Rajat Patidar got out to Sunil Narayan with Rahane taking the catch in the 16th over. And Tim David got out to Kartik Tyagi with Manish Pandey taking that sensational catch. For KKR, Finn Allen got out in the 3rd over of Bhuvneshwar Kumar nicking behind to Jitesh Sharma. Ajinkya Rahane got caught and bowled by Hazelwood trying to pull the ball, only managing a top edge. Then Cameron Green was bowled by Rasid Salam and Ankush Raghuvanshi got run out on the last ball of the innings trying to take the 2nd run. Now let's go to the top partnerships of the match. For KKR, the highest partnership was of 92 from 59 between Virat Kohli and Devdutt Padikkal. Kohli made 45 from 32 and Devdutt Padikkal made 39 from 27. And And the second highest partnership was 37 from 20 between Kohli and Jacob Bethel, which was the opening partnership. For KKR, the highest partnership was of 76 from 46 between Raghuvanshi and Rinku. Rinku made 49 from 29 and Raghuvanshi made 27 from 17. And the next highest partnership was of 68 from 46 between Cameron Green and Ankrish Raghuvanshi. Now going to the graphs of the match. So in the worm graph, you can see the worms of both the teams were very close to each other. They kind of touched each other at a couple of points. In the middle overs, from 5 to around 13 overs, there was some gap between the two teams, with RCB going about the KKR worm. But at the end, they kind of met each other, and RCB chased down the target in the last over. Now going to the run rate graph. So in the run rate graph also, you can see RCB's run rate was just about the KKR run rate, going at around 12 and getting down to around 9.83 and finishing the chase. And KKR were having a low run rate to start of 8.67, and then at the end of the power play their run rate was around 9.8, and then they finished innings with around run rate of 9.58. Now going to the Manhattan, we'll first look at the KKR Manhattan. So you can see that in the first 10 overs, they had only 2 overs which went about 10 runs per over, and one of the over was touching the 10 run over mark. But in the last 10 overs, you can see almost all the overs were touching the 10 over mark or were above it, and only one over was below the 10 run mark, which was the 18th over. Now looking at the RCB Manhattan. So RCB started the power play very well. They had a big over of 18 in the second over, and next over went for 16 runs. Then they had 3 good overs which were around a 10 over per mark. Only the first over went for just 2 runs, but other than that, the power play was a good one. Then in the overs which were after the power play, they had a few overs which went about 10 runs per over mark, and there were only 2 to 3 overs which were below the 5 run per over mark, and they chased down the total easily. Now looking at both the buildings side by side, you can see that RCB's buildings were a little bit higher, and KKR buildings were higher in very few places, and this shows that RCB scored throughout their innings. Now going to the summary of the match. KKR badly missed Varun Chakrabarti in this match, and I had said in the previous match that it might be a concern from them the way he was hobbling in the previous match. KKR put up a fighting score on the board in the first innings, but then they didn't take the chances in the field, and the chase master Virat Kohli finished the game for RCB. Against such quality oppositions, you have to convert the half chances which you get into wickets to win the match. But KKR were not able to do this, and they lost the match. I already said in the previous matches that Varun and Narayan bowling well gives KKR a good chance to win the matches. But since Varun was not available for this game, they still managed to drag the game to the last over. I think RCB did a good job in the bowling. They dismissed Finn Allen early, which was the key, as he was coming to this match on the back of a magnificent 100, and he is a dangerous player. In this match, RCB changed the combination a bit, bringing in an extra pacer in Duffy in place of Suyash, because the way the wicket played in the last match in Raipur. But overall, the bowlers did a good job, as it was a better wicket than the last game. Then in the chase, it was the chase master Virat Kohli who remained unbeaten for RCB and finished the game for them. Now let's look at the points table. So RCB moved to the top position with 8 wins from 12 matches with 16 points and net run rate of 1.065. And KKR are on 8th position with 4 wins in 11 matches with 9 points and a run rate of minus 0.198. Now let's go to the graphs. So in the points graph, you can see KKR are on 9 points after losing this match, and RCB has moved to 16 points to join GT. Now going to the position graph. So after this match, KKR have remained on the 8th position, and RCB has moved from 2nd position to 1st position, and GT has come down from 1st to 2nd position. Now going to the playoff chance graph. So after winning this match, RCB's chances have increased from 79 to around 92%, and KKR's chances of qualification has reduced from around 11% to just 1.7%. Now going to the top 2 finishing chances. So here also RCB's chances have increased from around 48% to 66%. So that's it in this video, and let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.